G'day and welcome back to Duckzorly Gaming and Lone Oak Farm. That's right, we are back on Bullet Bill's semi-famous, yeah, I guess you can call it famous, map for FS17. It was recreated for FS19 by, I'm pretty sure it was Oxygen David. Sorry, I should check. Anyway, alright, welcome back. So we are continuing on here on field 42. Now there's a couple of things we need to talk about. First one being, the previous John Deere combines I had, no, I'm not pulling the piss here, this is rigidage. The ones from Sid Modding, and in fact this one's starting to do it as well, had nothing but problems down in here in this corner. They just would not move. They got stuck and just wouldn't move. I don't know what it is. I think it may be something with the field itself, because as you can see this one's doing the same thing. And so it may be a map problem, not so much a combine problem or a model problem with the model. But anyway, it became an absolute pain in the rear end. So we changed out the Sid modding combines and changed out. Pardon me. Anyway. And we changed them out with these custom modding ones, these US versions of the, what's this one, the 790. So that's what we're now using. So we replaced the four of them, one for one, effectively. So that's why the combines might look a little bit different. Right now, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's doing his east-west runs, is he? No, he's doing some stupid angular run, but anyway. Right, we'll leave him be where he is and just continue on. All right, so let's have a look and see what else we've got to do on the map for today. All right, first of all, we're just going to fast forward that a little bit. Okay, bring up the map. Let's have a look-see. So we're on field 42 and we're harvesting that out. So we've got field 31 over here can be harvested. We've harvested 32, and 40, and we've got 30 and 31 to do. So we've almost finished all our harvesting already. This happens when we have multiple combines, I guess. So what we might do, we do have some grass here we can mow and collect. Now we haven't got any animals as such as yet, so we don't really need grass, but we'll grab the grass anyway, just so as we can store it up. So we're going to leave him to his own devices until he's full, and then we're going to go and grab our horribly coloured Big M. As you know, it's so this is a Stevie job. So he's converted this into a John Deere. So it's a John Deere butchered Big M 450. All right. Let's head out and see what damage we can do. Lots of damage by running over the rocks to start with. Great. All right. So this is the field over here that's got all the grass in it. That's next to the farm, or farmhouse, I should say. So we're going to crack in and get this done. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of headers manually, and then we're just going to let the hired hand let rip on the rest of the field. So, and away we go. We are going to want it on, we don't want it on windroad, because we're going to come through with a windrower and tidy it all up. Right, excellent. So, I hope everyone is doing well. We are doing very, very well, other than just having a fit of yawning. But apart from that, everything is going well. We're getting closer and closer to the release of FS22. I've had enough to say about that, about other episodes of late. Not of this series, but of our other series. So if you want to see what I've been clappering on about, then go and check those out. We will also still be endeavouring to get out our FS22 early impressions video in relation to all the news and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to try and get that done this week when I'm recording this, although it is a busy week for work and everything else, so we'll just have to see how things go there. What's kind of stuff, if I can't get a chance to do it, I just won't do it, unfortunately. Real life has precedence at the moment, obviously, and it's a pretty busy real life. So, anyway, all right, so we're going to power on through here. The combine isn't full yet, and when we've filled that combine, we're just going to go grab the I can't remember what model we're using, that tractor over there with the auger, and the auger wagon, and then we're going to go empty up the combine, then we'll come back to finishing grass again. So, more than enough stuff to do for the moment. Now those Wilson trailers, it's funny, I'm going to see how they go. I've been using them on our Pine Cove series. I've also been using them on this series. I've also been using them in a solo play. Been working fine. All of a sudden though, in the middle of Pine Cove, in an episode, they just stopped working. I can only unload one hopper, one side of it. No idea why. I thought it might have been because I did have, when in rebuilding windows and stuff like that, I did have some problems with the can't think of words, with the key bindings for the Thrustmaster steering wheel, but it turns out it wasn't that. So I don't really know what it was. Suffice to say that I went through and redid all the settings of the steering wheel. Sorry, I'm really having trouble thinking. And that's all working fine, but it's just for some reason suddenly I cannot use the second side of those Wilson trailers. Now they were working perfectly previously. I was using them, not a problem, but now suddenly they don't want to work. So I don't know what the change is. I don't know what's caused it. I haven't updated the trailers, so yeah, I'm a bit flummoxed by it, to be honest. So you need to see if they work on this series. I'll give them a go, but if they don't, we've already used one of them anyway, and they did work here. So if they don't work all of a sudden now, it means there's been a change in between the rebuilding of the computer and everything else. So we'll have to have a look at that, and we may just have to pay them off and get other trailers in. Most likely our go-to, which is our lusty trailers, the Australian designed trailers that we have in road train configurations that we've used in other videos. So that's the plan. All right, so the combine is now full. So we're going to head on over. Once we get over near the other tractor and the auger wagon, we'll swap over and we'll go and grab into that. I'm going to get a hired hand working on the fields and sort of layering them in and getting ready for the next batch of crops, because like I said, we're not playing seasons, so it's just we go through the rotations and we'll get things done while we can. Like I said, this series is just going to be a fill-in series in between the period of waiting for FS22, and once FS22 comes out, this series will end, most likely. Depends on how we're going. It also depends on how popular it is. If you want this one to continue along with or instead of Pine Cove or Ningen Farms, in fact Ningen Farms is not an option, that will be continuing, so you don't get a say in that one, then let me know in the comments. It's the comments that will drive what we're doing. So yeah, there you go, opportunity. So down the comments, let me know what you want to do, or what you want me to do. More to the point. All right, I'm going to shut him down and jump out. Jump in the baby John Deere. What's this? The 6120. And we'll go and offload the combine. That's right. We were talking in the last video how this probably hasn't got the guts to do this job on these sort of elevations or inclines. So, but we'll see. We'll put another 13,000 litres in there and see how he struggles then. We do have bigger horsepower obviously in the shed that we can swap it over, so that's not going to be an issue. I just thought we'd use the smaller pardon me, the smaller tractor for transporting. We're going to get one of the big 9Rs or something out. Okay. Here we are. He's finished down in there, which is good. All right, offload. What are we at? So combine's at 50%. Yeah, take an opportunity to wet the whistle. And there we go, he's done. Oh, look, we're having a real problem. We're doing wheelies. Right, so we're going to offload this, and then we're going to get one of the other tractors to deal with the auger wagon from now on, because he's just not coping. Alright, what's the combine doing? He's thinking still? He's slipping. Oh, we can't even turn. We're way too light in the front. A weight might help, but I don't think it's going to be enough to help this. I will just use the auger wagon. We'll offload into the silo. That'll be fine. Oh, we also did a bit of tidying up through here. Oh, there's also a new shed I forgot to talk about. So we put a new shed in for the combines instead of putting them in this shed down through here. And we did a little bit of tidying up around the place, a bit of landscaping, put some gravel in, all that sort of stuff. All right. Come on, slow down. Right, now if that was a class, it'd be doing it without a problem. We all know that. Come on, just get back. Just offload. No. Right, we're coming through the other way. No, I think this is funny. Okay. Don't need the accelerator at the moment. The grain cart is just pushing us along well and truly. Come on, come across. That's all we need. Thank you. Righto. Not the ideal way of transporting grain, that's for sure. %30 to go. %10. And there we go. Right. So let's take him out of here. And we're going to swap over to the tracked vehicle over here. We're going to use that, I think. Is it tracked? No. I thought it was a tracked. I had a tracked one over here. I didn't. Anyway, that's all good. Okay. So we'll take this guy over. The 8400 should have a bit more weight at the front and be able to deal with this a bit better. Right, I'm going to take him up to the hill. I'm going to get this combine sorted out. Because he's still slipping, not fixing himself. We'll go up here and park near the lone oak, and then we'll be all good. Right, let's see what he's doing. Right, change that back to current waypoint, drive course. And away he goes. All right, so back to the BM. Right. There we go. Right, now I think what we can do is we can put him on hired hand. And what we're going to do is we're going to go grab another tractor and grab the windrower and windrow all that grass up. So we can use this guy. We know he won't have a problem with it. And that'll be good. All right. Where do I hide the windrower? Down here, I think. There it is. All right, so we got a Swadro 2, is it Swadro 2000? Something like that, as our windrower. And we're just going to grab that out. And away we go. All right. So I'm not 100% whether I'm going to do bales or just collect grass or whatever here because probably not really planning on having animals per se, really. All right. Oh, really? He hasn't got enough guts to even pull this? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, what is this thing good for? It's not good for anything. Right. So midget tractor goes out here in the shame yard because it can't be used for anything. Right. Next. First failure of John Deere. Right. Surely this is going to be able to pull a windrower. Well, probably not. All right, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All you John Deere fans. All right. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I've actually even got, thinking about it, I don't think I've got a loading wagon either. So we're going to have to work out what we're going to do, whether we're going to do bales or just pick it all up and store it and sell it or whatever. Because at the moment we don't have any equipment for that. We do have money in the bank though, so that's not a problem. We can buy a trailer or a baler or something if we need to. Actually, no, the balers are pretty expensive too, so we may not be able to have, well, we may be able to buy a cheap baler. We'll have to see. All right. Combine's full. And there we go, we've done the header. Right. Now, what I would like to do is I would like to work out what I'm going to do before I continue on with windrowing the rest of that field. All right, let's offload this. He's got this little patch up here to do, and then that patch down the bottom, and then he's done as well. %20 to go, then we'll be done. Okay, so it's going to move out of the way. All right, so what are we going to do? Are we going to bale or are we going to load up? Let me see what we've got. Pretty sure I didn't buy. I did pick up one. Okay. All right, that's fine. so we've got a forage wagon. Well, I think we might worry about that in the next episode, because we are at that point in time where it's time to say goodbye. So that's what we're going to do. So thanks very much for watching. And of course, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing by pressing that subscribe button. If you do that, make sure you press the alarm notification icon as well to make sure you're aware of when new videos like this are available on the channel. Don't forget to come and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Details are down below in the comments. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think we should do. Should we bail, or should we collect it with the forage wagon and just sell it and use it that way? So over to you. All right, take care of yourselves and loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duckzorly Gaming and Lone Oak Farm. See you later. Bye.